ready, we'll let her do an opening statement and then open up for questions.
I think that this was probably our worst quarter that we've played all year, was the first one. We looked disorganized and just kind of out of it in that first quarter. We were getting caught on screens we normally don't get caught on. We weren't communicating. We didn't have our same energy. And that's been our MO so far, that we don't start games well. And once again, we didn't start this game well. And I'm really disappointed in that, because we talked about it and we keep working on it, but that's something we'll need to get better at.
How important was it to win the second half?
Oh, it's important to win all the daggum time. I'm not real fond of losing.
Did you make a point of that, though?
I made a lot of points at halftime. And a lot of the points were that we weren't playing as a unit. We weren't playing with pride. We weren't playing the Indiana State basketball the way it should be played. And they came out and they played better. But we've got to do that for 40 minutes. And this is what's so tough, you know. I mean, you've got to, whether you're a freshman or not. Now we're not freshmen anymore, because we're in second semester. We're in the second semester, so we're not a freshman anymore. Now we should know better, and we need to start to demand better of ourselves. And so this is what we're going to work for, because we've got to turn the corner when that comes to that.
When you come off losses like these, how do you keep your team basically, you know, on the right track and keep their head in the right place? You know,
it's hard. It's not an easy task, for sure. You know, I think that one of the things that's good about this team is they do have pride. They do love the game. You know, I asked them when I decided to change the entire roster. They knew these kids knew what we were walking into, and they wanted to build something with me. So we knew that the road was not going to be rosy, especially in our first year. Now, did I think we'd hit that many bumps? No, I thought we'd hit quite a few, but not. I thought we'd have some victories here and there, spread out a little bit more. But you know, they know that we're building. They know that. So I think that they're looking at that and seeing of what they could do. And I use Loyola and Valparaiso as great models for them. Valpo won 2 games, won 12 games, and then now I don't know how many games they've won, but they're one of the top 5 in the conference, 4 or 5. I don't know. The conference is so log jammed, but they're playing well, and that's what that's what our vision is for this program.
What can you take away from like games like this?
From getting kicked in the teeth. Get tired of getting kicked in the teeth and stop doing it so you can have some. No, I mean, that's literally what I said is, because when I went to the huddle at the end, because I always talk, and we don't talk afterward beside that little huddle. We'll watch video, because I want to watch video. I actually asked one of our players, if you're the coach, what do you say? And one of our young ladies said, you know, this is crazy. We shouldn't do that. We're doing it to ourselves, because they can compete. This group can compete, but we just are struggling so much to do it consistently. Because you see, look at Berger Williams. I'm so glad she came out of her funk. That's the first time I've seen her play like that since Eastern Illinois. That was in November. So I've been patiently waiting. That's a long wait. We're in January. But that's what Deljanae Williams can do. That's what she's capable of. But that's one of the tough things is, like, it's hard to get a freshman to do that consistently. I'm expecting her and wanting her to do the job of a junior and come in and give me that like Kristen Nelson does for Southern Illinois. She's like a solid for them. You know, Sylvie, she's a solid for them.
Is Southern that good, or did we make them that good today?
We made them. I think they're good. I don't want to disrespect anybody. I don't want to disrespect anybody ever, because you have to respect everyone in our conference. But I don't think that we didn't play well in that first quarter. and it really hurt us. But you got to give them credit. I think that they took some things away from us. They did what we're supposed to do to them. They denied us. They made it hard to make passes on the perimeter, and it made us back up. And I think that created, so you got to give them credit for that. I mean, this is a good team. Southern Illinois, they beat Missouri State just last week. So you can't say they're not good. But I do believe that we could have played a lot better.
How many postseason teams are there in the Valley?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Your guess is good. Close your eyes and start doing that. There's quite a few. I would guess we have 3 that might make it to the NCAA tournament. Because Bradley right now, no one's talking about Bradley, but they're good. Bradley's good. Drake, Missouri State, Bradley, UNI, I mean, Southern Illinois. Who did I not talk about? Loyola. Who else? I mean,
Illinois State.
Illinois State. I forgot Illinois State. They just took Drake to overtime. So that tells you that too. I mean, it's a very, very solid, strong league this year. That's why it's 7th in the country.
Now, you talk a lot about like starting rough. How can you fix that, like as a coach for yourself?
Well, I do that in practice. I'll come out with some drills and I'll shake them up with the drills, and we still get shook, and that's our problem. We still get shook. We've got to be able to be resilient. We're learning how to be resilient. We're learning to persevere. We're learning to get through adversity and be mentally tough. What year are you? You're a freshman? Okay. Then I won't ask you that question, what I was going to ask you. But it's tough as a freshman to be mentally tough. And that's what we need them to do that. We need them to be mentally tough.
Any other questions for Coach? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.